Postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Milwaukee Brewers.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Chase Anderson will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Chase Anderson, man, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a three-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile-an-hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early. He'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Not close. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now batting, Justin Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Settling in now, Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called when the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Alex Wood will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers. Key arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball, one of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined hard toward right center. Taylor is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's got 12 hits in 32 at-bats. Fastball right back to the mound. He'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Here's Ryan Braun now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The windup and the 0-1. There's a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric
leading
Thames,
off for the Brewers.
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Eric Thames.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a
I got the count.
curveball
1
that
and
just
2.
about got away as it misses inside for a ball. swinging a soft liner. And now against his body, a jump throw. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Wood has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
So striding in, Travis Shaw will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jock Peterson now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. 1 out.
Batting 8, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That curveball stayed up at least point, particularly with this off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Wood.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alex Wood. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here.
Looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Manny Pena.
Leading off for the Brewers, catcher, Manny Pena.
Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Bellinger trying to get there, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Jesus Aguilar.
Next for Milwaukee, Jesus Aguilar. First offering on its way. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Chase Anderson.
So digging in now, Chase Anderson. Wood gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Riding in once again, Chris Taylor back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, and they've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch coming, here it is. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Anderson is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Striding into the box, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
A 1 pitch on its way. Dribbled to the right side.
Nope, that's
winds up foul for the second strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And the Try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Corey Seager. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. Left side, but well fouled. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run for Corey Seager. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
That's 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
In with a circle change, 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain.
Leading off for the Brewers here in the 4th.
Thus far.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And that one just missed outside. Hey. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. Popped him up. Barnes waits on it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now, Yasiel Puig. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
With that pitch, unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Austin Barnes leaves the yard with a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
The left fielder,
here's Jock Peterson now.
Jock Peterson.
And first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. wind up. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-0 LA.
Leading off for the Brewers, right fielder, Eric Haynes.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him.
Now batting, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Bouncer up the middle. To his left, Seager. And that's the second out.
Up next for
Good
Milwaukee.
pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Wood has his target. Here it is on 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
Here's a high pop-up. Turner is there. And that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. So here now is the pitcher, Alex Wood. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. Good look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to bat. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in.
Striding in, Justin Turner. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Counts 1-0.
On the face. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Now the 2-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is after it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager. He went deep last time up.
Hey, and in that last at-bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark, so this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game.
Your attention, please. Now
And a
pitching
new
for the
pitcher
Brewers,
is summoned from the bullpen,
number
as it'll be
48,
the left-hander Boomer Logan that gets the
Logan.
call. From the belt, the pitch. And pulled off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0-1 the count. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Ball,
And the
that's too high.
fastball just a bit high. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Digging in, Manny Pena to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit. Through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
This guy's
Now
not
batting,
wasting any time,
the
right?
shortstop,
Gets a first pitch
Jesus
fastball, and he
Aguilar.
flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Boone Logan.
Hernan
Attention,
Perez
please.
will get to call the
Pinch hitting
pinch
for the
hit here
Brewers.
as we'll see what he can
Number
do with
14,
2 out and the bases empty.
Hernan Perez.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball that
1 ball,
he's
2
way
strikes
out
to
in
count.
front of. A swing and a miss. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Josh Hader is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
In now is Yasiel Puig.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And that one stayed up a little high. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Hader, 23 years old. He was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Yasiel Puig becomes the first out of the inning. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Austin Barnes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problem for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind, nothing in 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Lorenzo
Leading
King
off for the Brewers,
comes in 0 for 2 thus
center
far.
fielder,
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit. Leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In is Christian Yelich. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And there's one down now.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman, Ryan Braun.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Braun, who's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Puig at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
4-1.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0 is laid off of down and in. Now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And the 3-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Lifted into center field. Kane is under it. 1 out.
The batter, catcher.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now in the box, Alex Wood. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. ground ball sent back up the middle. Aguilar fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Center fielder number 3.
A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Tapped down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Bounce it to the left side. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Domingo Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Down and away, 4-1.
1-1.
Back up the middle. Seager is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Stepping up to the plate, Manny Pena. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still down 3-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your
Corey
attention,
Knebel
please.
enters the game from the
Now
pen,
pitching
and
for the
because this
Brewers,
is a non-save
number
situation,
46,
it's evident that they're just
Corey
trying to get him some
Knebel.
work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Hit in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Corey Seager. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit hard toward first. Well, good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
First baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Brewers nothing. Ready for another chance? Jesus
Leading off for the
Aguilar.
Brewers.
0 for 2 for him
The
to this point.
shortstop, Jesus Aguilar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Orlando Garcia come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Orlando Garcia.
He's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. 2-strike pitch. He's chopped foul at the plate and will do it again. Aguilar leads off second with nobody out. On 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
No one out with a runner at second. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game, like it has here.
Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Kenley Jansen comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
74, Kenley Jansen.
In is Christian Yelich. Bouncer up the middle. Seager comes up with it. The first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
First baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The count now at 2-2. The Brewers down to their final strike. Hit back toward the mound. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
The right fielder, number 7, Eric Thames.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Danson's ready. First pitch on the way. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And a big pitch coming here late, so step out and ask for time. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. Los Angeles take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Alex Wood is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.